At Chrysler, that crusade for Made in America is captured in the Born to Fire commercial through the theme, Imported from Detroit. And the comeback at Chrysler is due entirely to the people and the culture at the new Chrysler, a culture that welcomes diversity, a culture that has been through, quite frankly, a baptism by fire, a culture of people who have learned to thrive under adversity. And also, when I learned that the theme of this year's convention was advancing the culture of technology, it immediately struck a chord with me. Why? Because it is through diversity of people and technology that we, quite frankly, are making a comeback. And for that reason alone, I know that STEM and Chrysler are totally aligned. Now, technology is in the hands of some of the best and brightest people at Chrysler. And I'd like to introduce you to 3 of our employees. Roll the video.
I'm a product planning manager in the product planning and strategy group at Chrysler.
I work in powertrain organization. I am a program manager.
I've been working for Chrysler for 11 years now, and I work in production control.
I'm responsible for planning the 2013 model year Viper.
I lead the compressed natural gas program that we're developing here at Chrysler.
I'm responsible for inventory management and logistics, and standards and compliance.
I always liked to be around cars, and I also thought the technology involved in cars was very, very interesting.
I've always been surrounded by the engineering. My father worked in the auto industry too, so I was always inspired.
Initially, growing up, it was just seeing the cars. I could tell what car was coming by the sound of it and seeing them run and being on the side of a track.
I really think the automotive industry is key to the U.S. and to the world.
Chrysler is a great company to work for. I've always been so grateful of all the opportunities that I've had working here.
We're here to make great cars, but more than that, we're here to provide a living for a lot of families, to keep the economy going, to boost the industrial output, and really just to provide people with products that they want.
Give it up for them. They're all here tonight. And I tell you, I love them. They are some really, really great and neat people. And it gives me great confidence knowing that we have a lot of great minds like them working at Chrysler. And the minds at Chrysler are flourishing because we embrace the very same principles that made this nation great: equal opportunity for all. But creating a culture of diversity, it doesn't just happen. It takes leadership from the top. Chrysler newly launched a new Global Diversity Council, in which I'm a privileged member, but it is led by our chairman and CEO, Mr. Sergio Marchionne. And the council's mission is to create a diverse team delivering exceptional products and services to diverse customers. Now, according to Sergio, and this is one of my favorite quotes from him, culture is the fabric that holds organizations together. It is not just an ingredient for success, it is the essence of success itself. And we are working hard to promote an even stronger culture of diversity by focusing on 4 key areas: acquiring diversity and diverse talent, developing diversity, engaging diversity, and then finally, truly understanding a culture of diversity and embracing it. And our Global Diversity Council is an exciting initiative, so stay tuned. A lot of neat things to come from that council. Now, earlier I mentioned that Chrysler is totally aligned with HENAC's theme, creating a culture of technology. And I believe you could hear those comments and see that in those proud Chrysler employees in that video I just showed you. And today, if you walk through the halls of the new Chrysler, you can't help but feel it, and more importantly, you can see it. And to that end, we continue to bring to market new and exciting vehicles. In fact, last week at the Texas State Fair, and by the way, I'm a very proud Texan from San Antonio, for those of you from Texas out there, we unveiled a number of Ram truck products and developments, but more importantly, we unveiled a very important product that I am personally very proud of. This product is intellectual property in the form of a new Hispanic Ram truck advertising campaign. In fact, we purposely launched this new campaign to coincide with Hispanic Heritage Month. Why? Because it celebrates the values of a culture that I am so darn proud to call my very own. Let's take a look.
El millaje es muy importante, especialmente con el costo de la gasolina ahorita. Si yo tengo que parar para cargar gasolina, es tiempo perdido. Para mí el tiempo es dinero. Estoy satisfecho con la decisión de comprarla. Me gusta, es buena para el trabajo y es una herramienta que yo necesito.
Con un motor Hemi V8 de 390 caballos que rinde hasta 20 millas por galón en autopista. Ram, a todo con todo.
Getting good gas mileage, that means a lot. If I have to keep stopping at the gas station, it's more costly for me as far as time. Time is money. If I can keep my costs down in my Ram, it means better prices for my customers.
390 horsepower Hemi V8 engine that gives you up to 20 highway miles per gallon.
Ram, a todo con todo.
Nacemos para hacer algo y yo nací para trabajar con animales. Tengo 2 camionetas Ram. En este negocio tenemos que tener 2 en caso de que se necesiten, ¿verdad? A veces se enferma un caballo, tienen que traer pastura o lo que sea. Respetar a sus mayores, a trabajar y a ser honestos. Con esas 3 cosas decía mi papá que nos podían abrir las puertas. Mi nombre es Ascensión Bañuelos y Ram es parte de nuestro negocio.
Ram, a todo con todo.
My daddy was a cattle buyer and he taught us how to farm, how to milk cows. It's a lot of hours, but it's not hard work if you love it. I've been in love with Ram trucks for many years. It's made to work. It's not just for the looks. I feel the power. I feel like it's going to get me there every time. My name's Ascensión Bañuelos. Good truck and a good pair of boots and we go.
Ram, a todo con todo.
Thanks again to our great marketing team. Now, these commercials genuinely speak to many Hispanic cultural values. And I want you to know that the heroes that you just saw in those spots, they're not professional actors. They're just regular Ram owners, and their words are 100% their own words. They are not scripted at all. And we did this because we wanted it to be real and authentic. And I also want to say to the young people out there in this audience, mira, a todo con todo. Man, give it everything you got with everything you do. You do that, and I promise you, you will have success in your personal life as well as in your professional life. Thank you. These new Ram commercials are creating a lot of buzz and excitement inside and outside of Chrysler because we are showing the world that we are really serious. Now finally, to Mr. Mayalo and all the wonderful people at Great Minds in STEM, it is a great honor to serve this very, very special organization. Chrysler has been a proud sponsor of this convention for 19 years running. And going forward, I promise we'll be back next year. I promise we will continue to build a culture committed to diversity, as well as the Hispanic culture and all beautiful cultures in America. And I promise we will continue to advance a culture of technology, because quite frankly, to be successful, there is no other choice. Thank you very much for the privilege and honor of being here. Young people out there, don't you dare let anybody mess with your dreams. Take care, and God bless. Adios.